Makerfield report. Good evening, I hope everyone's well today. Thank you for watching, as always, it is appreciated. So I took myself down to Makerfield today for the Restore Britain Day of Action, and I wanted to see what the sitch was on the ground in the constituency less than a week to the by-election. So I'm going to play a clip, first of all, from Rupert Lowe that we got this morning, and then we'll continue with my observations and thoughts on the day as the video goes on. So thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I want to thank each and every one of you for making the effort to come. Again, we've got people from Scotland, somebody here from Hong Kong. It's just incredible. And Cornwall, I must forget Cornwall as well. This to me is the most exciting part of what is happening. We have branches leaping up everywhere, which people are doing a fantastic job with. They're literally growing every day. I don't even know how many branches we've got, because they happen now because people want to make them happen. And that's what I always envisaged as the first stepping stone to getting our country back. We need everybody to get involved. And this is what's so exciting. We can't now have any passive politics. What we need is active involvement in what's happening, peaceful, it needs to be sensible, common sense, and what we will do then is we will hopefully take back Westminster, Parliament, which is ultimately the head of the beast, and also start to bring some sense to local government, which we again have started the process of by winning 9 county council seats and 1 borough council seat.
So that clip does go on for longer, but that's pretty much the gist, so I'll end that here. So I arrived at Makerfield at Russell Point today slightly early because I misplaced my car keys last night like an idiot. One of the first people we met when we got there was a cross between Harrison Ford and Brad Pitt. That's right. Harrison Pitt was there, and he was on hand to welcome all the patriots when we arrived there at our muster point this morning, which was very good to see. And then we'll get into what actually happened during the day. Firstly, Rebecca Shepherd was on site, and she was canvassing like she has been every single day through the by-election campaign. We're getting positive word of mouth, and we're getting positive interactions on the doorstep, and a lot of our interactions are going that way. We were segregated into teams, and then we went out all across the constituency. Now, there was a chap who wishes to remain anonymous in my group, and he was actually accosted by somebody who he put a leaflet through, and he sort of chased him halfway down the street. We think he was a Green voter, and says, "Don't be putting that leaflet through my door. Don't dare put that leaflet through my door." And he inquired to why. And he said, "Well, I'm not a racist." And then he goes, "Okay, fair enough," and walked off. Now, he is new to this. He is green to this. Now, before this Restore Britain movement, I was new to canvassing as well. I've never had any negative interactions personally, but I would have said, "I'm sorry to hear that," as a response to, "I'm not racist." Don't engage with it. Don't engage with it at all. If people have preconceived conceptions that your party is racist, shake it off, say, "I'm sorry to hear that," and move on. You can also inquire, and you can also ask the question, why have you not got a no canvassing sticker on the door? You can avoid the no canvassing stickers on the door, but if somebody is an idiot and they've not got a sticker on the door, and you're not even knocking on the door, they've got no business accosting you in the streets. You have done nothing wrong. It's a live election campaign, and every vote counts. Most of the interactions that I had personally on the doorstep were positives and not negativity. And this is my vibe. When you cut away from the online chatter, where people can be vile and abusive, especially in my comment section sometimes, people can be really, really cruel. They're not like that in person. Most people, even if they aren't going to vote for you, will happily take your leaflet and say thanks but no thanks, or just say no thanks. Most people, by nature, aren't standoffish and aren't confrontational. So, to my colleague, to my esteemed friend who had the negative interaction today, pay it of no mind, shake it off, just shake it off, and move on. The polling, I don't believe the polling. I don't believe that Restore Britain is on 8%. The feeling, the vibe on the street is that it is higher. I think that the final poll next week is going to be a very competitive third place. That is my view. Your mileage may vary. The real story of this by election is that Reform UK have lost this by election. That is the real story. It's got nothing to do with Restore Britain splitting any votes. The Runcorn constituency that I'm in had a majority of 14,000. This seat only has a majority of 4,000. There's a 10,000 vote differential. This is prime Reform UK territory. They should be taking this handily. There's a narrative disruption going on, and the narrative disruption is Reform UK is not inevitable. Nigel Farage failed to build a broad church coalition of people on the right, and he wanted to disavow people on the right. Restore Britain have learnt the lesson that you don't have to associate with people that associate with you. You do not have to condemn people that endorse you. You do not have to say, I endorse them, they are endorsing me. There is a degree of separation. You can engage with people that are fans or following other people. That doesn't negate from your platform, and that doesn't negate from your policy platform that they are voting for. These are the differences that people need to remember. These are the nuances that people need to have in mind. I've never been around so many patriots in a political setting before, looking up and down and just knowing that you're completely, to quote a phrase, in a safe space. Everybody is on the mindset that millions must go. This is a positive for Reform UK. There are commentators within Reform UK that now appreciate there is something that they have to defend against the right flank. This was the promise that Restore Britain was set up as last year when it was just a movement to keep Reform UK honest. Everything that Reform UK has been doing is reactionary. They are dancing, they are playing to Restore Britain's tune. The legacy media is awake to this, the legacy media is aware of this, and they are terrified. I've said this time and time again on my YouTube video. There are just fellow travellers, whether you are Reform UK or Restore Britain. I don't hate Reform UK voters, or canvassers, or activists, or even most of the politicians. We are all on the same side. We all want the same thing. This is what you always need to remember. The Reform voter of today is the Restore Britain member of tomorrow. There's a clear pipeline that you all need to be aware of. I was meeting people that I've only heard of online and I'm aware of as well. I met a few people today. I met a Lotus Eater. I met, Luca Johnson. I met a Lotus Eater out in the wild. It's so rarely you see one in a wild setting, so of course I got a photo. And then I also seen the safeguarding or potential safeguarding minister of a Restore Britain government, Orla Minihane. I said that she's very, very good, and obviously she'd be a very huge marked improvement on Jess Phillips. She says it as it is. She's very active in the Pink Ladies, and I wish her only the best. She is a class act. And I also met a few other people, a few other paces. Young Bob, for example. It's just nice to meet these people, put faces to names that you've spoken to, even anonymous people online who come up to you and they say, "Oh, have you got a YouTube channel? Oh, I watch your YouTube channel." It blows my mind. It really does blow my mind when people come up to me in the street and they're the fans and they're appreciative of the videos I put out. I hate the word content. I I hate that phrase. I really, really hate that phrase. I hope I'm a bit more nuanced and I hope I provide something than just plain content here. But it's just really exciting time at the right of centre in British politics. Everybody's in it to win it. There's a very, very big can-do attitude. It's not just vibes. We've got people developing policy behind the scenes, and this is all really, really positive. And as I say, Reform UK should be thanking their lucky stars that Restore Britain is there to keep them honest. Your mileage, as always, may vary. You can comment, like, and subscribe. Andy Burnham, I want to say this again, is a second-rate politician that is not well liked in the North. He's vaguely competent, and he's just not universally hated. Anybody on the right of centre politics, whether that's Reform UK or even some people in Restore Britain, that may think Andy Burnham is a threat, you're acting from a place of weakness, not strength. Be confident in our position. Be confident of what we want. Andy Burnham is nothing to be afraid of. He is a cook. I appreciate your time. Have a good day. I hope I'll give you something to think about. And I'll see you in the next video. You have a good day and thank you.